Alright folks, welcome back to the Don's channel. I am the Don Father. Before I start, don't forget to subscribe, like and share any of the videos that we upload. Also, don't forget to put the bell on so you don't miss any of those uploads, and the link to this video that I'm about to react to will be in the description section below with all of our social media platforms, Patreon and our merchandise, etc. So then, the video that I'm going to be reacting to is Over There, and an American patriotic song. I believe it's to do with the First World War when they were sent, I think, to France, I believe. So the cover photo does have old photos, maybe even old, hopefully old video footage of the troops either over there or about to be sent there or upon arrival back to the US after the war. I'm not too sure, so hopefully the song shows some nice old, as I say, photos and footage potentially of that. But I've not heard the song. This is a reaction to a song ultimately, so can't wait to hear it. And I hope if you haven't heard it, you like it and you enjoy the reaction. No more talking then. Let's go. Over There, an American patriotic song.
Over there, send the word over there, that the Yanks are coming, the drums drumming everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer, send the word to beware. We'll be over, we're coming home, and we won't come back till it's over there.
Brilliant. Wow. Wow, that is the end of the video and I absolutely loved that. Such a simple song, lyrics wise, but effective. You can't help but you feel like you should be marching along with them in the video. The old footage was spectacular. You've seen some images of them in the trenches, you've seen some artillery, you've seen the tanks going over the top and the man at the very end with his rifle slung trying to run up behind it in the mud. Incredible footage of them on parade and huge ranks going down through. I believe that's before they're going, and the crowd there, and a lovely message in the crowd as well. The flags, the flag stands out. As soon as you see that Star Spangled Banner, you know exactly who you're up against, and it's bound to have struck fear into the already stretched German forces at the time. The images also, as obviously it must have been the generals, colonels, brigadiers, whoever it was on horseback, sort of inspecting the troops on parade before they go anywhere or do anything. But the old footage is brilliant. Some of the things those men and women in the war had to endure, the sights they had to see, the smells that they smelt, the diseases that they were up against, does not bear thinking about. But just incredibly brave and selfless people. I just wish today that we had some of the same love and respect for each other and our countries as what the emotion that they felt at that time. They knew exactly what they were doing. They were willing to put their life and give their life for their country. It's something that you just don't really see that much of anymore. That patriotism is absolutely brilliant. But I love, because I've seen so much footage, videos, etc. Of sort of the British troops, Allied troops within Europe, etc. of the First World War, the Great War. But to see some of the American stuff, the Yanks are coming, to see some of that was really, really good. I enjoyed that, seeing the imagery of them before they left, and indeed once they got there in Europe. Really, really good to see. But I think you always see, when you see the American stuff, it's more based on the Second World War, the D-Day landings, etc. And then the Pacific against the Japs. But to see some of the stuff in the Great War, as I say, that was a bit of a treat for me. I've done a lot of battlefield tours with respect in regards to the First World War, being in Italy, France, Belgium. Don't know, I never did Holland. But I've done several of those places and seen quite a lot of the Great War's battlefields, and been told the stories of those particular battlefields by historians, and they are really emotional, to tell you the truth, and breathtaking, some of the stuff that these people had to endure. It was really hard hitting when you see the gravestones as well, and the names, the sheer scale and loss of life is just incredible. And as I say, these people are heroes. They're just heroes. The thing that they did not wait, wait to be told. They volunteered and they went there. And I just wish, as I said, that we had a little bit more of that today. That love for each other, for our countries, for freedom. And we had the values that those people had, that community spirit they would have had, because in the UK you would have had a lot of PALS battalions, so that meant like a lot of people from the same village all signed up together and went to war together and fought alongside each other. So that community, you were not just doing it for your country, you were ultimately doing it for your community, for your village, for your family, etc. And they paid the heavy price for it. So as I say, doff my hat off to these people. But ultimately, sorry, this was a reaction to a song, and I really, really enjoyed the song. Simple lyrics but effective and straight to the point. I love that bit. The drums are drum tum tumming, or whatever it was. Really good. And as I say, I could feel myself nearly wanting to march along with it. Never heard the song and I really enjoyed it. The link to the original song and video will be in the description section below, as will our social media platforms. If you want to get a guaranteed reaction and a personalised shout out, you can get that by becoming a patron of the channel. It does help the channel grow and fulfil our sort of aspirations as a channel of things that we'd like to do in the future. It really does help that. So do become a patron by checking out Patreon, and also we're doing merchandise in there as well. And follow us on Instagram if you want to talk to me out with the YouTube channel, etc. as well. You can do that. Thanks very much for watching, and I really enjoyed that over there video and song. I hope you did too. See you all soon, and goodbye.